What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up with y'all, man? What up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all, man? Let's do it. Let's make sure everything good real quick. Let's make sure everything is copacetic. Let's see. Let's make sure everything is copacetic. All right, we good. We good right now. Everything looking good. All right, cool. We got Nicole Drake Ford. How you doing, Nicole Drake Ford? Thank you for tuning in. How you doing, Nicole? All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button, man. We are here. Okay, we are here. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, man. Before we get started, hope everybody had a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful afternoon. If you had an off day, hope it was a good day, productive day, or a chill day. If you went to I hope it was a good day, non-stressful day. You know what I'm saying? Busy, the time went fast, or whatever it is. I hope you had, hope whatever you had to do today, I hope you had the day you wanted to have. All right? All right, Nicole says blessed. Thank you. Hey, salute to that. I'm blessed too, man. I'm alive, baby. I'm alive. Every time we wake up, it's another day. It's another day to get to be productive or to change something or to add something. It is what it is. All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, man. So the Cleveland Browns has played the Miami Dolphins. If you didn't know, Miami Dolphins is my second team. I got two teams in NFL. It's Green Bay and the Miami Dolphins. So Miami Dolphins is not good this year, and the Cleveland Browns was not good this year either. And so they played the Miami Dolphins. Now they both was 1-5, right? They both was 1-5, and people was wanting to see if the Browns lose today, will Coach Stefanski get fired, right? Because a lot of people are tired of Coach Stefanski. He has this attitude, it's my way or no way, right? Cool, whatever. So, they dominate the Miami Dolphins, man. They beat them down, y'all. They beat them down. It's over with, right? They beat them down. 30, was it 31-6 or something like that? 31-6. So, you know, one of the highlights is the defense. The defense turnover got three interceptions, one pick six. They got like I think they got like 3 or 4 turnovers. They scored and they played out of their mind. So the defense went crazy today, right? And I want y'all to remember this. They talk smack about the defense. There is some Cleveland media who said the defense ain't even holding up their end of the bargain. That's a total lie. Defense has been holding up the end of the bargain the whole season. If the receivers was catching the ball and we had a better quarterback, uh, instead of 1-5, they should have been 5-1. If you've been watching the season, if the Cleveland Browns had better receivers and a better quarterback, they should have been 5-1 instead of 1-5. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, right now. So the defense came to play, right? Now I want y'all to check this out. Y'all remember last game where Myles Garrett said after the game, man, we should have been right. We should have gave Quinshon Judkins the ball, man. I guess they seen it different. Guess what today, y'all? Today, Coach Stefanski ran the ball. What was it like 25 times? Oh, close to 30 times. But Jenkins got like 25 carries for like 87 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, people gonna say, well, he had to do that. I want y'all to know this. People gonna say he had to do that because it was rainy and windy. No, he don't. We seen plenty of games where it's very snowy, windy, and the quarterback still throw the ball down the field, all of that. Now ask yourself, why did he take the ball out of Dylan Gabriel's hands? Dylan Gabriel didn't even have 20 attempts. Dylan Gabriel didn't even have 20 attempts in passing today. Ask yourself, okay, hold on now. Last game was like 58 to under 20? And some people will say, well, it was the weather. Nah, how about during the game, they had 2 or 3 interceptions as well? Oh, yeah. The Miami Dolphins dropped 3 interceptions, but no, 2 interceptions. They dropped 2 interceptions, maybe 3. But one of them got overturned because it was a penalty. So he's still throwing balls that could be interception every game. So if you go back to the last game, And today, there's like 8 interceptions that have been dropped. Hold on, y'all. Let's talk about it. AW, what up, baby? What's going on with you? AW. If you go back to last game, there's like 8 interceptions that been dropped. Don't look over it because he threw an interception, so he did good. Nope. Don't do that. It's like 8 interceptions that been dropped. That means every game he's throwing balls that should be intercepted. That ain't good, y'all. That ain't good. And now AW says Savansky protecting Dylan today, and we know why. AW, we already knew he was gonna do that. AW, a lot of people already called. He's like, watch they gonna run the ball a whole bunch of times, so Dylan Gabriel ain't gotta throw a whole bunch of times. Of course they is. You know why? Because Dylan Gabriel is not what they thought he was. Dylan Gabriel is not what he thought they were. AW, am I lying? They starting to see. The defense came out. Myles Garrett said, "Hey man, run the ball, man. Why you?" Myles Garrett said that. Why you running it? Why you throwing the ball so damn much, man? Run the damn ball, man. Guess what happened today? Ran the ball a whole bunch of time. Guess what, y'all? When they got the red zone, guess who got the ball? The running back. The running back. He was on there one touchdown, one red zone touchdown. They took Dylan Gabriel out the game for most of the touchdowns and gave it to the running back because they don't trust him. They starting to see, well, maybe we was wrong. Maybe we was wrong about this. Don't worry, y'all. It's starting to unravel. Kevin Stefanski, no matter how much he tried, and all everybody else, Dylan is who he is, y'all. Dylan is who he is. But he's not what y'all said he was. He is not what they said he was, and what y'all said he was, he not that. This is the 3rd game. This is 2nd game with no touchdowns. This is 3rd game and 2 games with no passing touchdowns. And the coach Stefanski took him out on purpose so he didn't get no touchdowns in the red zone. And then after the game, Coach Stefanski said, "Oh, the O-line told me to do that. The O-line told me to run Wildcat." So the offensive coordinator, the offensive lineman told him, "Oh, when we in the red zone, we don't want no Dylan Gabriel in there. We want our running back in there today. In this game, we don't want Dylan Gabriel in there like that in the red zone. Give it to our running back. So if he's in there, he got to give it to the running back or Wildcat and let him catch it, do direct snap, bruh." He said the offensive lineman told him that on Thursday, and he did it. Now, I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it, right? You got to win the game. I'm not mad at it. The Dolphins had a horrible defense, so running the ball today, and it was perfect for Judkins, right? Okay, now I want y'all to understand this. You could win and still lose. I want y'all to know you can win and still lose. Y'all probably like, man, what you talking about? That ain't make no sense. You can win and still lose. How you do that? I want y'all to understand that the Dolphins played so bad and had so many penalties, it make it look like they dominated. The offense, let y'all know, the Dolphins played so bad and they had so many penalties, it looked like they got dominated. Now, the defense did play good. Don't get twisted. But it's not what y'all think. If you go back and watch the game, it ain't what y'all think. It ain't. Now, besides that 42-yard run from Judkins, what else did he do? How many yards did he have? You can win and it can still be bad. Besides that 42-yard burst from Judkins, what else did he? How many yards did he have after that? Huh? Most of the receivers barely had over 20 yards. Most of the receivers barely had over 20 yards. Barely had multiple catches because they ran the ball a lot. So that's why Myles Garrett wasn't happy. After the game, Myles Garrett wasn't happy because Myles Garrett know this wasn't a good game. Even though we won, it wasn't what the score looked like because it wasn't. You could win and still lose. You could win and still lose. Miles Garrett said, "Now we can't be satisfied with this because he know this wasn't a real dominant win. It looked like it on the scoreboard, but it really wasn't. Go look at the offense. Go look at the offense of Cleveland Browns, especially in the second half. Go look at the offense of Cleveland Browns in the second half, y'all. Ain't nothing going on. Barely nothing going on, bro. So now you got to ask yourself, can they really keep this up? Can the offense really keep this up? Ask yourself. Dylan Gabriel got put on the leash for today. Okay, cool, right? But can they really win the rest of these games while Dylan Gabriel have 100 yards passing? Can Dylan Gabriel really? Can they really win with Dylan Gabriel barely getting over 100 yards passing and no touchdowns? Ask yourself this. They won, but they still lost. Because there is something wrong with Dylan Gabriel that people are starting to realize. He has deficiency. His accuracy is not what they said it was. It's just processing, but it's not quite where it's supposed to be. His accuracy is not quite there. And it's been 3 games, y'all. It's been 3 games, and he's still missing key wide open receivers after 3 damn games. He's still missing key wide open receivers throughout the game, and this has been his 3rd game still doing it. Still throwing interception balls all over the place. They just dropping them and dropping them. He's still doing it. This is his 3rd game, and they said his processing is the best processing in the world. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Share the video. Get them likes up. Share the video. Get the likes up. Share the video. All right, my boy AW says, I only saw highlights, but is it true that Dylan wasn't on the field when they scored TDs? AW, yes. I think he's on the field for 1. I think he was on the field for 1 touchdown, but the other ones, they took him out. Yeah, AW. And Coach Stefanski said, oh, well, I think the offensive coordinator or the offensive line told him, the lineman coach said, hey, let's run Wildcat, man. Let's run Wildcat in the red zone. Let's do it. And they scored. We have to start, looking at what it is. Now, so they did win. So salute that. They won. The defense played, got turnovers, everything. We did it. Right? So I'm not taking defense came to play. They did their thing, bro. Judkins did his thing. All right. And he had other players doing their thing too. On the defensive side, most of the defensive side. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this. I want y'all to really pay attention to this right here. People are upset that Shador did not get in the game. People are upset that Shador did not get in the game. Now, did y'all want him in the game? I wanted him in the game. But, when you listen to other people's perspective, yeah, I understand him not going in the game do make sense, right? And these are the reasons why. Coach Stefanski definitely don't want Shador overshining his experiment. Because you already know, once Shador get in there, ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back, right? Ain't no turning back. Once Shador get in there, ain't no turning back. You just can't turn back, right? So we understand. He's been on the bench the whole time. It's cold out there. You don't want him getting injured, getting sacked and all of that in the final minutes. Usually, depending on the coach, when the game's locked in, when it's like 3-4 minutes left, they put the backup in. But you know what? This is still a competition at this point. So I understand. A lot of fans wanted Shador inside that game, especially when the game was already done. They wanted him in there. But, of course, Stefanski, he ain't going to do it. And you know what? I respect the other people's perspective. I kind of agree with him. So now we got 3 games of Coach Stefanski and Dylan Gabriel. And what we have learned is Dylan Gabriel cannot be trusted throwing the ball down the field. He cannot be trusted. He still have not been able to pinpoint those receivers wide open so he can get them big plays. Still haven't done it. Every now and then he'll get a 12-yard, 13-yard, maybe 15-yard down. Every now and then, but usually he just can't do it. So I think they're starting to realize, well, I get we're not we can't really give them that. So they got the running game working and they got the short passing working. That's the best they got because that's the best he can do. He ain't good for a 30-yard bomb, y'all. On the regular, he ain't good for it because his accuracy is not there. He ain't good for a 25-yard bomb, a 25-yard passes all through the game because his accuracy just ain't there. This is 3 games of this, y'all. 3 of them. I don't want to hear, oh, we need more games. You don't need that many games to see if somebody can throw downfield on a regular and hit their target. He ain't been it. So that's why now it's the running game and dink and dunk. That's the best they got. And every now and then a 10-yard, 12-yard pass, something like that. And now people are starting to see. You starting to see more Shador in the comments. You starting to see put Shador in more and more in the comments. It don't matter if he didn't throw interception. They saying put Shador in. They had a crowd rant. There was a crowd rant said, we want Shador. Put Shador in. They had a crowd saying that. Put Shador in. They wanted Shador. The crowd is saying this. They don't even care about the score. They want Shador in. They don't even care if they winning. They want Shador. They had the crowd is saying this, y'all. They don't care anymore. They're tired. The crowd said, put Shador in. They didn't care that the team was winning. Put Shador in. They don't want to see this shit. They don't want to see it. They tired of it. They want excitement. Shador brings excitement. Dylan Gabriel just, you know how you have this dull player? Dylan Gabriel he don't bring excitement to the game. I'm sorry, he don't. Shador brings excitement to the game. You can stretch the field with Shador. You can stretch the field 25, 35. They want excitement, man. This team want excitement, and they know who it is. And I feel sorry for Dylan Gabriel. I don't. You know why? Because you in a sport where competition is competition. You in a sport where your coach and your fan base, not all of y'all, put you in a weird place. Because nobody should have. This should have just been a regular football, game and camp. But your coach and some of your people who in the media, they put you in the real place, and it ain't your fault. It's not his fault that people put Dylan Gabriel up on his pedestal way far ahead of Shador when they knew it was a total lie from the beginning. And all unraveling, crumbling down, they trying to make excuses. He need more help. No, baby. We ain't never seen nobody process and need help a lot. We ain't never seen that. We ain't never seen it. See, in sports, the coach and the players, they got to be on one accord. They got to be on one accord, or somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. And today was another revelation that Coach Stefanski and Dylan Gabriel experiment ain't gonna cut it. Not even in the long run, it ain't gonna cut it. You can't get under 110 yards and don't score a touchdown in 2 games and think, yeah, we're gonna win like this. I don't care if Jenkins get 100 yards a game. If your quarterback is not getting barely over 100 yards and don't score no touchdowns, you ain't gonna win a lot of games anyway. I don't care if you run, if Judkins is scoring 3 touchdowns a game, you ain't gonna win a lot of games. You know why? Because Barry Sanders already showed you that already. Barry Sanders showed you it don't matter how many touchdowns he run and how many yards he get, the Lions ain't gonna win nothing. And Barry was going crazy on everybody, and the Lions didn't win nothing. You need your offense to score touchdowns in other ways, not just running the ball or just passing the ball. You need a dual threat offense. Everybody knows this. But somehow Coach Stefanski think that he can play this dink and dunk handoff scheme all the way to the Super Bowl. It ain't gonna happen. I don't know who told him that dink and dunk with Dylan Gabriel and handoff gonna get him all the way to the Super Bowl. I don't know who told him, but they better wake his ass up. No. 2 games with no touchdowns in the air from your quarterback, and he barely get over 100 yards and passing, and you think that's the formula that's gonna get you to the promised land? And what you gonna do? You gonna give what's his name 30 carries a game so he could be dead by the time the playoffs come? No, that you can't do your running back like that either. You don't want to give your running back 30 carries a game. There's games where you need 30 carries, like this one, but you don't want to do every game like that. He gonna be done. He gonna be out of there. Coach Stefanski don't want to admit that he made a mistake. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes up. Share the video. Get them likes up. Share the video. Uh, Let me see. My boy AW says, I saw a comment from an Oregon fan, and they were mad about how Stefanski and Dylan playing. They said he was way better than he's allowed to play. They said he's playing Pop Warner. AW, like I said, he'll probably do better in a different system, but this ain't it, right? And then again, college and football, some players don't measure up the same way they measure up in college. I'm not saying Dylan Gabriel can't get to that same level, but right now he ain't doing it. Right? Some players do great in college. They can't transform their game to NFL. They can't do it, bro. They can't do it. Right? We've seen a lot of players just ball out in college. When they get to NFL, they just can't catch the speed. They just can't do it. And then they're gone. They fade away. A lot of college players dominate college and come NFL, and they just can't cut it, and they fade away. I'm not saying that's Dylan Gabriel, y'all. I'm just saying he needs a specific system for him because he is not accurate enough. He ain't accurate enough to be a starting quarterback for a great team. Look, it's been 3 games, y'all. It should have been 10 damn interceptions. Other teams want to start catching those interceptions. I want y'all to know. The more he do that, the teams are catching those interceptions. He has been lucky for the last 2 games that about 8 to 10 been dropped. But those other teams want to start catching those interceptions. And then what? What you going to do now? They're going to start catching them. They're not going to drop them. They're going to catch damn near all of the interceptions. So, and then he overthrows his wide open receivers quite often. Even today, he missed some good targets today. So this is an ongoing thing, but it's not surprising because he do it in practice. It's not surprising because he do it in practice, right? This film came out. He did it in practice. So it's like, I don't know why that they lie to the media like, oh, yeah, he better. No, the footage shows that he did all of this stuff he doing. He did it in practice. So why is now, oh, my God, he just need more help and maybe it's Coach Stefanski? No, he did this in practice. Didn't y'all see the video? Remember, they showed the videos before the season started. They showed all the video. They showed the misses and the mix. They showed the misses and the mix. He was doing it in practice, y'all. The same stuff y'all see right now, he was already doing that. Remember, Dylan Gabriel came in camp right off the gate throwing pick sixes off the gate. Right off the rip. In rookie mini camp, he throwing pick sixes right off the gate. This is who he is in the NFL. But they want to hide that. They were like, nah, it's just a fluke. No, he been throwing interceptions and batted balls and hospital balls the whole time. And people wanted to ignore it like, nah, it's Shador the one who need practice. No, Dylan need more practice than Shador. Dylan needs to go to the second field and he needs to go practice more because his accuracy ain't there. He throwing too many dead balls to get you killed. He overthrowing a lot of wide open receivers. Why is it that's okay? Why is that okay? I don't know. Why the coach think that's okay? I don't know. Why do the people who support him think that's okay? I don't know. When it comes to Shador, his accuracy. Mary Kay said that I love his accuracy, man. He's just so accurate. Why the hell do you want an inaccurate quarterback over an accurate quarterback? Ask yourself this, y'all. Why do you want an inaccurate quarterback versus an accurate quarterback on your team out there leading your team? She said it the other day. He's just so accurate. So accurate. Oh my God, he's so accurate, man. But you gotta have everything else. But Shador do got everything else. Everything that Dylan Gabriel can do, Shador can do. He can everything. Everything he can do, Shador can do. But he ain't on the money like Shador though. Get them likes up, y'all. Get them likes up, share the video. Get the likes up, share the video. So I'm just trying to ask y'all, man. I'm trying to ask y'all this. What is Coach Stefanski? Why he ain't ready to admit that he was wrong about this? Why is the organization not ready to admit they was wrong about this? That's what I want to know. They let everybody talk smack about Shador, right? They let them talk smack. They let them lie, but they're not going to come out and say we was wrong, bro. This is 3 games, y'all. 3, and Shador Panthers game blow him out the water. Shador Panthers game blow his 3 real games out the water, and this should not be like that because they said he's better. How is that possible? And he is running with the ones. He's running with the ones, y'all. The ones and the twos. The top-notch players on the team he's running with. And how the hell does Shador Panthers game look better than his 3 games running with the ones? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself this. Even with the Dolphins, they said we rather run the game, and it wasn't raining all day. They out there lying. It was raining. It wasn't raining all day. Y'all, they got excuses, y'all. Every game they got excuses now. It wasn't raining all day, y'all. It didn't even. I don't even think it rained for more than a quarter and a half. It did. I don't think it rained for more than a quarter and a half. It wasn't that windy either. And they got excuses. The weather, that's why. It's the weather this. No. They starting to see it ain't good. In my opinion, shout out to G. Bush. G. Bush said this too. In my opinion, they're starting to see we made a mistake. Putting the ball in his hands 25 to 35 times, we most likely gonna lose that game. I think they starting to see it now. I think they're starting to see it because they got New England next. You think New England gonna drop all those interceptions? Oh no. You think New England about to drop all those interceptions? Oh no. New England out here balling, boy. They out here and they home. New England out here balling. That's their next game next week is New England. Then they got a bye week after that. They got to play New England, who hot right now. New England is hot right now. You think Dylan Gabriel not scoring a touchdown and doing under 110, 20 yards gonna cut it? You think that? You think they're gonna beat New England Patriots by him doing 110 yards, dinking and dunking, and they depending on Jenkins to run? You think that's gonna work next week against the Patriots? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! I don't know what they thought, but they better figure it out because the Patriots coming to put a whooping on them. Y'all see how the Patriots play today? Did y'all see the Patriots play today? Oh my boy! And they offensive passing ain't playing with nobody. They receivers ain't playing with nobody. I don't know what's gonna happen next Sunday. The defense has been playing up the par, but I'm trying to tell you right now, they better start. I don't know what they're gonna do with Dylan Gabriel because this defense ain't like the Miami defense. Okay, they ain't got the same defense as Miami. I don't know what they gonna do, y'all. But they better keep up scoring. Okay, they're gonna try to defense help us out. I don't know if the defense gonna be able to hold them at bay for 4 quarters. They get to scoring. They be scoring, y'all. And I'm talking about when the Patriots get the rolling, it's hard to turn it off. Oh, when the Patriots get the rolling, y'all, it's hard to turn it off. And guess what they do? They like to throw the ball down the field. Oh, yes. Shout out to the cornerbacks. Our cornerbacks got crazy today. Our cornerbacks did good today. But the Patriots, they like to throw the ball down the field. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, they live for that. They live for throwing the ball down the field. They love it, and they want to keep doing it. They want to keep doing it. So I know our defense is playing. They're playing good. They're playing like they're supposed to play. But can the offense keep up? Or the offense gonna be able to keep up next week? against the Patriots offense. Are they gonna be able to do that? I don't know if Myles Garrett and them gonna be able to stop them for 4 quarters like they did Miami today. As we seen, if a team can score, the Cleveland Browns probably ain't gonna win. If the teams can score, I'm talking about touchdowns and all of that. You see, the Browns most likely not gonna win. That's just been their formula from the beginning to now. They finally ran into a team that can't really score that much, and that's how they was able to do. And plus, they got 4 turnovers. So 4 turnovers or 3 to 4 turnovers will knock you out, right? You'll be able to knock them out. But the Patriots, they go crazy. They going after it. The Patriots ain't playing with nobody right now, and I'm telling you, they gonna go deep. They like to sling that ball. They not playing no game. So can the Cleveland Browns offense run with the Patriots offense for 4 quarters? We're gonna see, because I think they believe that they're gonna be able to run the ball the same way they ran on Miami. And I don't know if that. Now Judkins is a good running back. Judkins is a good running back, y'all. So I do give him that. But that ain't the same defense as Miami, bro. Now Judkins that ain't the same defense, but he's a good running back, so he can still get his numbers. But for 4 quarters, you gonna lean on him for 4 quarters? I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think it. And this is my prediction, y'all. I predict that the Patriots get the win, and then they go in the bye week, and they gotta have a tough talk about if they're gonna start Shador or not. I'm telling you, don't let that 31-6 fool you. The Browns still didn't play that good the whole game. No, they didn't. They just played a sorrier team. If this was they just played a sorrier team. That's all they did. They did not dominate, because 31-6 look like domination. No. If you look at the offensive side, no. Especially second half, no. Ain't gonna cut it. Ain't gonna cut it. So don't be happy about the win, but don't be blind. Don't be blind. Let me see. Dylan can't even give excitement during interviews. That boy is a straight boy festival. AW, he is who he is. Not everybody can smile or have that aura about him. So I'm not mad at him. Dylan is Dylan, y'all. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up, share the video. Get the likes up, share the video. Dylan is Dylan, man. I'm not mad at it. Dylan is who he is. He is who he is. You know what I'm saying? He is who he is. The 4 Muskrat says the Browns need to take something. They get the first overall pick. Oh, you want them to tank? Bro, they ain't that good anyway. Why they need to tank? They only won 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So they don't, you know what I'm saying? But no, once Shador get in there, it's over with. We need Shador to get in after the bye week, y'all. I'm hoping. I don't want to do this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired like everybody else. I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping that they lose against New England. Okay, I'm hoping they lose against New England, and our boy get in versus the Jets. Okay, all right. I hope they get smashed. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know it's wrong. Forgive me. Please forgive me. But hey, man. Anyway, I'm hoping they get smashed against New England, and then they have to make the change during the bye week, and Shador get to start against the Jets. Woo! Hey, what better way to come out against the sorry ass Jets? What way to go on the road, your first road game as a starter, and go bomb on the Jets? Huh? Ain't nothing better than that. Ain't nothing better than that. You hear me? So I'm hoping. I'm sorry. I got to. I'm hoping they get mocked by the New England. Then they got to have a long, hard conversation and make that change. I'm hoping it happen like that, y'all. Get the likes up, share the video. Get the likes, share the video. I'm hoping it happen like that. We need Shador to start against the Jets. And I'm telling y'all right now, with the running game that they got right now, let Shador start against the Jets with the running game right now. It's over with, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need that. Tua, what do you say? Tua, Ryan King says Tua something. I don't know what that means. Shador not really him either. Okay, whatever, Ryan King. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he said tank. Now, I mean, the way they playing it is like it's automatically tank anyway. The way they playing, it look like they tanking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I ain't gonna say it is, but allegedly. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy out here, man. He said tank. My boy say he need to tank out here. That's kind of nah, man. The way they playing look like they tank it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But the defense definitely smart. But we need them to get spanked by New England, okay? And we need them to let Shador start against the Jets. All right, that's what we need. We need that. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me, but we need Shador. We need excitement now. We need the excitement back. They took all the excitement away for all the lying and colluding and all of that. We want excitement now, okay? We need Shador to come back, man. We need Shador to build it up. You know what I'm saying? We need Shador to build this up. So please, all right, please. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do. It's time for the videos, y'all. It's time for the videos. Y'all know how we do. All right, time for the video. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got you. Hold up. Cleveland Browns win, Cam. After the game. Here we go. All right. That's Cleveland Brown win cam right there. All right, that's Cleveland Brown win cam right there. Yeah, that's that win cam. Hit the like button, share button. Hit the like button, share button. Subscribe. All right, let's go to the let's go to post game, y'all. Let's go to the post game. Let's see what they said in the post game, y'all. All right, Kevin Stefanski post game. Hold on. Let's go to Kevin Stefanski post game real quick. All right. Let's go. Hold on. Let's find it. Hold on. Put this in here. Cleveland Brown post game. Where they at? Cleveland Browns post game. Where you at? Post game. Here we go. Come on, man. Where is that? Where is it at? I mean, oh, hold on. I know what to do. Versus Miami. Hold on, yo. I got you. Here we go. Where is it at? Where is the video? Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's do it. If you need full dentures but can't deal with the endless expensive Coach Stefanski post game. Here we go.
Huntington's and concussion protocol. That game, 4 takeaways, 21 points off those takeaways. That's really the story of the game. I thought there were some really good things out there. I thought the guys fought from minute 1 to minute 60. So really proud of the effort there. And then, just you got to learn from this one. Definitely things you can clean up, offense, defense, and special teams. But the way those guys are flying around, really that effort. And then we'll learn from this one, move on very quickly, and you're on the road next week. But with that, I'll take any questions.
All right, so he said 4 turnovers and 21 points. They scored 21 points off of turnovers. So defense gave them 21 points, bro. Defense did this. They didn't do it on their own. That's what I'm saying. You can win and still be bad. So they didn't score that many points because the offense is clicking. They scored that many points because defense got 4 turnovers. Remember that. Don't let that go over your head. Let's keep going.
I know you say blinders are on all the focus of it, but just the get that winning feeling, as a girl we're in. Yeah, it's we focus on what's in front of us, and obviously you can certainly look backwards if you want, but we don't. But what made the running game work as well as it did today? Yeah, it's something that we worked very hard on to make sure that we got Q and our runners into the second level as much as we could, because we knew they would make some yards. So there were some things that we blocked up really well. If you block it up well for Quinshon, he's going to make a lot of yards. What'd you like about the Wildcat down in the goal line? Yeah, that was really a conversation with me, Coach Bloom, and Tommy on Thursday night when we thought it was going to potentially be 60-mile-per-hour winds. And we talked about it might be just get some single-wing football going. So we drew up a couple plays. Kevin,
Yeah, you see that? On Thursday, a couple of the coaches said, "Hey, if it's super windy, just run the Wildcat." Wow, and he did it. Ain't that funny? Isn't that how culture's supposed to go? You guys get together and get a game plan going instead of you just sticking to your own game plan. If your running back is the main ingredient, why are you acting like you're not supposed to use him? Why isn't that how it's exactly? Why did it take you to 1-5? Why is it 1-5 for you to start doing that? Why did you wait till you 1-5 to start saying, let me see if he come from college. He just won a national championship. Maybe I should talk to him and see what he wants. You're supposed to ask your best player what type of situation he like to be in. Don't y'all remember them days? Remember back in the day where the coaches used to ask their favorite player what type of situation you like to be in? Don't y'all remember that? But see, some of these coaches, they act like they don't know that. That's your job to say, hey, what you like? You like this? You like that? Remember that back in the day? That used to be a thing. The coaches used to ask the star players, what do you like to do? You want this package? You want that package? On this play, you know what? You can call audible on that play. You like to be in the shotgun. You want to be under center. Or if you're a receiver, you like, what type of routes do you like? Yeah. There used to be a player-coach relationship where they could just go over plays and go over audibles. Remember that? That used to be a real heavy thing. The coaches and players used to have a real thing where they could go and they can go over plays, audibles, packages, and you're like, okay, cool. All right, that's what you like? Yeah. All right, so we're going to do that. All right, bet. It used to be, I mean, I'm not saying everybody, of course, but it used to be certain coaches growing up that they would actually let the player, you know what I'm saying, they would tailor to the player. They would tailor the game or the packages for the player. Or the receiver, or the running back, or the safety, or the corner. It all depends. Like, I don't know I don't know why coaches just don't do that. They get together and say, he's good at this. Let's draw this up. Okay, cool. We know why they're doing that with Dylan Gabriel, because that's all he really can do. They're not going to come out and say, that's all Dylan can do is dink and dunk and 15-yard passes. They're not going to come out and say it, but we ain't stupid. We seeing all these other quarterbacks throwing the ball downfield, and Dylan Gabriel is the only one that ain't throwing the ball downfield. All these other quarterbacks that came out the draft is throwing the ball downfield. They might not be that good, some of them, but they still throwing the ball 30 yards, 40 yards, 25. They still doing it. And Dylan Gabriel is the only one that ain't doing it? Come on, man. That's crazy, bro.
Delphin said this week that he forgot what it was like to win. Does a comment like that kind of concern you that the team was thinking of? As you guys know, Grant is a leader in this football team. He plays his butt off every single week. I think you just like anybody, we know what the fun in this business is.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Share the video. Subscribe. Subscribe. Get the likes up.
Well, I don't want to tell you that training camp's not important, because I got a bunch of players that will take that. He's in great shape, very diligent kid. All the things that we identified with him in the pre-draft process are all true. Tyson Campbell saved 2 touchdowns and scored. He was awesome. He was great. Yeah, fun to see. Was he the first takeaway? I'm But fun to see, him make a play and go down, tightrope down the sideline. And they went and he made a couple plays down the field too. So like I talked to you guys, I think this week, week 2 with him, normal week, is only going to continue to get better.
Kevin, I want to see.
Yeah, shout out to Tyson Campbell. Tyson Campbell had that interception tightrope out the half. In third quarter, first play, he had that tip interception right out the half, tightrope, took it all the way. And he did, yeah. Hey, the defense was going crazy today. I ain't gonna lie. They was wilding out. Get the likes up, share the video, subscribe.
Friday, also kind of questioning the lack of running in that game and reiterated his frustration. So, I mean, how did you feel about how he went about that and yet everybody backed it up and backed it up this week?
I won't get into any conversations I have with our players, Mary Kay, and we all want to just continue to work, and obviously that's what we'll do. What do you have to say about the way Garrett?
Come on, man. Mary Kay said, well, how you feel about Myles Garrett comments on running the ball more? They went up, backed it up, and then Myles Garrett got back on after the game and said, we ain't satisfied with this. So he's like, I don't really want to talk about that. Why not? Why you want to talk about you not running the ball and when you know you're supposed to run the ball, and then when one of your best players say it, you do it? I mean, just say he was right. Yes, he was right. We should have ran the ball more. He's absolutely right, and he's a leader of our team, and we're gonna listen to him. Why you just can't say that, y'all? Well, I want to get what we talk about. You ain't gotta say what y'all talk about, but just say he was right. He was right. I should have ran the ball. He was right. Why you just can't say that? I don't want to talk about it. Next question.
So, the first half especially was some tough conditions for both sides. I think you could see that in some of the handling of the football. But we were +4 today. I don't think we've turned it over the last 3 weeks, and that's a recipe for winning football.
Kevin, with Quinshon.
My boy said not turning it over is a recipe for winning football. No, it ain't. That's because you don't turn the ball over. Your offense still ain't the recipe for winning. I don't know why you lying like that. How the hell you gonna say not turn the ball over is the recipe for the last 2 games, recipe for winning football when you lost last game and you still didn't turn it over? You played the sorry-ass Dolphins. That's really how you scored 31 points. Because your offense really wasn't doing that like that any damn way. Your offense really wasn't doing that for majority of the game. Your offense really wasn't doing nothing. That's crazy. AW says it ain't no joke when Jay Norville got fired today, and Zabansky still hanging on with his pathetic job. Who is Jay Norfolk? Who is that? E says Shador is going to have to wait that much longer. I think they already got a number. I think the front office has a number when Shador will start. In my opinion, I think they already have the day, the time or the day marked when Shador will start. I think they already got that covered already. I believe they already have it covered. I believe if they get beat down by the Patriots, I think we will see Shador sooner than later. In my opinion, we still should see him sooner anyway. But you know what I'm saying.
With Quinshon and Wildcat, is that something to talk about Thursday? You put in.
Oh, Colorado State coach? Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, Colorado State folks got fired today. He did, man. He definitely did.
Right, and did your heart skip a beat there on that first one where it looked like he nearly fumbled it, bobbled it?
Yeah. No, heart didn't skip a beat, I don't think. I trust these guys, Joe, and I think, he's that was something that, again, really well executed by our guys, and that's a testament to the players and the coaches for getting them coached up. I feel like Miles is moving around more than he normally does. What did you guys see there? Yeah, it's going to be part of what we do. But really, in every game, it's so matchup based oftentimes, and making sure that you get Miles where you want him. The only reason you took the ball first was because of the conditions, or did you just want to get up? It's because of the conditions. I did that for you, Tony.
Defense holding out the end zone.
I'm sorry.
Defense, no touchdown.
And I know the conditions were what they were, but that offense have been scoring a lot of points. I mean, that's an explosive offense. I have a ton of respect for Mike and what they do, and our defense met the challenge. How impressed were you with your safeties?
Offense has been scoring a lot of points, but that Tua, as a Dolphins fan, I don't really watch my Dolphins, but as a Dolphins fan, we've been saying get rid of Tua 5 years ago, y'all. As a Dolphins fan, we've been telling y'all to get rid of Tua 5 years ago. If he ain't injured, he does stuff like this. If he ain't injured, y'all, he'll give you some good games and then act just like this, like he did today. So for like 5-6 years, we've been saying, or over the last couple, what was it, like 5 years? Yeah, we've been saying, hey man, get him out of here, but they won't do it. They won't do it. They keep sticking by him. He said, rise up, dirty birds. Okay.
Safeties look like great, made a ton of plays. Yeah, Rayshon obviously had a bigger role this week in some of the matchups we wanted to get to, but yeah, I thought those guys played really, really well. I mean, we played hard. We played hard like we do. Ball found us a couple times, and as we've talked about, those takeaways come in bunches.
Kevin, how did it feel to you guys were away from Huntington Bank for almost a month, come back, come down here in these horrible conditions? How good did it feel? How good did it feel to give the fans a victory like this in the pouring rain?
Yeah, shout out to all the fans that were out there in some non-ideal conditions, and they stuck with us, and they always do, and we're very appreciative of the support we get.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Share the video. Get the likes up. Subscribe.
I think, like I've told you guys, young players get better. They learn from mistakes, and it's our job to coach them up. So he's a young player that we think very highly of, but I think he will only get better.
Kevin, Dylan only had like 160 yards passing, but I mean, he used his legs a lot to get out of trouble. He didn't turn the ball over for the third straight game. How important are those kind of things to you?
Yeah, I think every game is different, Mary Kay, and what you're going to have to do. I thought a couple times we were trying to get him on the perimeter in these conditions, knowing that it's going to be hard to start and stop. We have to do a better job of getting some guys open throughout this game, but to play clean is really important. Is the plan always to rotate the guys in right there? Yes. And then Jack and Mike not being able to go, not out of protocol, not with Mike. Did Jack not clear the protocol? Yeah, he's getting better every single day, and then same with Mike.
Kevin, you sort of saw the varying degrees of like how penalties here at the team were handing a ton that helped you guys. You guys have had that happen a lot in the past. Just how valuable was it to not have that?
Yeah, it was important. Obviously, we were the beneficiary of some, and some of those come when you're playing really hard. Like on special teams, if you're playing really hard, you're going to draw some penalties, and I thought that may have been the case a couple of those. And then we really focus on those pre-snap penalties, and then the ones that you can avoid. We talk about avoiding the avoidables, and I think for the most part, we're pretty good today.
I mean, like a victory like this, in addition to everything else, can just kind of quiet things down a little bit and let you guys focus on.
I think we're focused, Mary Kay, on what's important. We know what's in front of us. And that's where our focus will stay.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Share the video. Get the likes up. Share the video. Subscribe. Get the likes up. Share the video. All right. He said, did Ewers do anything? Who was Ewers? Who was that? Let me see. Who was that? Who was Ewers, bro? You gotta let me know who that is. I can go to the app and look it up. I don't know who Ewers is. I have to go look it up. Who was that? Let me go. Let me see who that is. Let me see who was Ewers. Who was Ewers? Let's go to the app right now. Let's go to the CBS app. Let's go to Cleveland. He said Ewers. Did Ewers do anything? Let's go to the box score. Let's go to the stats. Let's see. Who was Ewers, y'all? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Yeah, who was Ewers, bro? Who is that? Let me see who that is. I don't see nobody with that name, bro. Who is that? Let me see. Anybody with an E in there? Let me see. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know who that is, bro. I thought he was the backup QB for Miami. Oh, okay, let me see. Let's go to Miami then. Let's go to Miami. Oh, okay. So Ewers came in. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Ewers got 5 of 8. 5 of 8, okay. 5 of 8, let me see. And 53 yards. That's it. 5 for 8, 53 yards. He came in at the end. Yeah, he came in at the end. 5 for 8, 53 yards. That's it. Ain't nothing. 5 for 8, 53 yards, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. That's all. Yeah, he ain't got nothing. That's it. He came in at the end. 5 for 8, 53 yards, bro. That's it. That's all he got. That's all he got. It wasn't nothing else. Get the likes up, y'all. Share the video. Get the likes up, share the video, subscribe, man. All right, let's go to Dylan Gabriel next. Dylan Gabriel is next. Let's go to Dylan Gabriel. We're gonna look at Dylan Gabriel press conference. Okay, let's go to Dylan Gabriel. Y'all ready? Let's go. Dylan Gabriel's next.
Here's the truth about permanent team.
Yeah. He only got 5 for 8. He came in late. Yeah, he came in late, bro. 5 for 8.
With all the things swirling around, and you guys at 1-5 to pull together and come out and put together a performance like this today.
Yeah, I don't know if anything was swirling around, but just on our end, I think just continuing to fight, continue to claw and scratch to be a good football team. And we know that it's little plays here and there that adds up. But the attention to detail has to be at all-time high, and we understand that. But it does feel good to see the defense do what they do. Our run game continue to take strides in that way, and then just special teams making plays as well. We always talk about complementary football, but seeing us all come together is important. Good to see. How bad were the conditions out there? Don't even know about it, honestly. Didn't pay no mind, but no, it's weather. It's part of the game. It's just part of what it is. But I think it's all about mindset. What'd you think about Quinshon?
He is right though. Complimentary football at all phases. Special teams got a turnover. Defense got their turnover. Offense did they capitalize off of turnovers. So this was a great complimentary game on all levels. Even coaches, like you said, the coaches said run the Wildcat. So yeah, great game for everybody today.
Especially using the Wildcat, Kevin said they came up with that Thursday. Yeah, huge. I think anytime you can get +1 in the run game, you can utilize that and have ultimate trust in Quinshon, but also what we want to do in short yardage. And the more versatile we can be there, the more it's going to help us for sure. So proud of Quinshon for sure.
What can you say about the fact that you've played clean ball, you haven't turned it over in any of your games, and then you also were able to use your legs to get out of some trouble today? How do you feel like you're operating in those ways?
Yeah, I think you always want to expedite the process of being able to play at a certain level, but there is understanding of natural progression as well. But the process doesn't change. You're going to still fight to be at your best. But I think in small chunks, we've learned how to slowly have chances to win, then finally go and win a game. That's something that we're all kind of molding together. But definitely proud of the guys, and definitely want to continue to be good at the areas we're good at and improve in the areas that we need to. So that'll never change.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that answer. Joe says, how was DG today? DG was a game manager today. He had like 12 for 18 or something like that. 110 yards, and that's it. He was a game manager today. All right. They ran the ball most of the time, and he did some underplays. That's it. Like 12 for 18, 110 yards, and that's it. It's the game manager, man. Yeah, Cowboys got busy. Cowboys beat the mess out of Washington Redskins, bro. Oh my God. The Cowboys beat the dog mess out of the Redskins today. They definitely did. They definitely did.
For anyone who's the victim of a recent car accident, listen up.
He said best offense NFL. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't about to say that though. I ain't gonna say that. subscribe. Hit the like button.
How excited or encouraged are you by the fact that you guys could come out here at 1-5, show that kind of grit and heart, put together a performance like this, and have something like this to build on?
Yeah, I don't want you to look at my expression and think I'm not excited, but I am very excited. I just also, it's important to build sustainability as well. So just going to build on that. I'm excited for the guys. There's a lot that we'll look back and it's good in many areas, and there's a lot of things that you want to clean up. But I think that's what I'm excited most is guys are eager, guys want to be better. And when you look at the areas of improvement, it's encourage, and we always encourage that. But definitely, like I said, winning is fun for sure. Don't get that twisted.
Yeah, like I said, Dylan Gabriel is a guy who don't show a lot of emotion like that. I mean, I never watched him in college, so I don't know. But since he's been in the Cleveland media, he does not do a lot of emotion type of, interviews or press conferences. So like that's why he told her, don't mistake my, my sternness for like I'm not grateful that we won, but we still got more work to do. So yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
In what ways you feel like you have to? I think the more film you put together as a unit, there's more to take away, and I think there's a lot of areas that we improve week to week that we want to improve on, and you see us run the football like that. But there'll be areas like we always talk about in the red area in third downs that never changes. Being plus in the turnover margin, those not one area will just allow you to win. Of course, there's certain areas that will, but I think when you come together with all three areas, everyone leaves the field a lot happier because you put yourself in a good spot to go win games. So it'll be marginal gains and try to improve every single week. That's all you can do.
Having said that, how good did you feel about the way the defense took a lot of pressure off you and that side of the ball?
We got an ultimate trust in our defense. We know I don't think that's ever changed from week one. But I think there has to be a certain way that we all play to complement one another, but then also taking gains and growth, from each side. The trust in our defense, trust in special teams and offense will never change, but you want to see each group grow individually and then together as well. So that's what we're focused on.
Yeah, so that's Dylan Gabriel. That's Dylan Gabriel after his press conference. Basically though, just we got I'm happy for the win, but
Style.
we got to do better. So that's Dylan Gabriel right there. Y'all let me know. He says Cowboys dropping 42 at minimum on Broncos next week. Hey, don't let the Broncos score 30-some points in the fourth quarter like they did today. They really let the Broncos come back and score 30-some points in one quarter. Bro, how you let them score 30-some points in one quarter and win? Oh my gosh. Get the likes up, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, subscribe. Get the likes up. Hit the like button, subscribe. Spiritual War says basic QB speak. QB speak. Man, that's crazy, bro. Bro, they really laid down because they thought the game was won. Bro, they laid down and thought the game was won, bro. They really did. And got Man, how the hell how do you let this happen? I know because I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, so I know how it happened. I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. Remember that year we was going back to the Super Bowl? Right? We had a defense we had the one of the best defenses getting turnovers, and we about to go back to the Super Bowl. Remember that? And then we go play Seattle. Right? We go to Seattle. We start bombing on Seattle. Interception, touchdown, interception, all of that, right? We up by like 20 points. We up by like 20 points, y'all. 20 points, 25 points, I forgot. We beating the brakes off Seattle. Green Bay. In Seattle. In the playoff. Because we got one of the best defenses that take away the ball. We on our way to the Super Bowl, y'all. We on our way to the Super Bowl. Nobody can beat us. Nobody can stop us. Nobody. Guess what our coach do? Oh, we just gonna take it easy. Our coach told the team to take it easy, y'all. And guess what happened? Russell Wilson magic start to happen. Russell Wilson magic started to happen. Beast mode magic started to happen. One by one. Touchdown. 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 Overtime. And if you're a Green Bay fan, you know we don't win in overtime. 9 times out of 10 in Green Bay history, we don't win in overtime. Guess what happened, y'all? They took it to overtime and won. And they won the Super Bowl that year. That was supposed to be our Super Bowl. That was our Super Bowl. Nobody can stop us, y'all. Nobody. And our stupid ass coach said, just take your foot off the gas. We got the win, y'all. And all he did was punt the ball, punt the ball, punt the ball. Guess what they did? Score, 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 score. And guess what? Green Bay ain't been back to the Super Bowl since. That was our Super Bowl. That was Aaron Rodgers' second Super Bowl. And he was going, nobody can beat us, y'all. Nobody. Nobody was going to beat the Green Bay that year. There was just that defense. Remember the first Super Bowl that Aaron Rodgers won? What was it? Defense with takeaways. Remember that run we did? Remember that run we did in the playoffs? On the road. Green Bay won the Super Bowl on the road because the defense kept getting takeaways. And now that year again, the defense is known for takeaways, so nobody was gonna beat us. Oh, it's okay, y'all. We up by like 21 points. It's like the end of the third quarter or something like that. It's okay. Just lay down. And we end up getting another interception. In the fourth quarter, we got another interception. He could have ran it back for a pick six that sealed the game. Oh, get down. Get down. Lost, y'all. And guess what they did today? The same damn thing. The Giants did the same thing today, y'all. Oh, yeah, we got the game in the bag. Nobody can stop us. We got the game in the bag. You know what the Broncos did? Kept on playing. Y'all wanna act like it's easy? Score, score, score. Stop, stop, score, stop, score. So it's too late. The momentum. And sports, momentum is real. In sports, momentum is real. So this is what they did. They went down and scored the last score, right? They thought the game was over. Look, this how crazy it is. They went down and scored the last touchdown, right? And missed the field and missed the extra point. It's 32-30. Look at this. This is how crazy it is. They went down there and scored. Now it's 32-30 because you missed the extra point. Guess what happened, y'all? The Denver Broncos, they drive down, got the winning field goal. Won by 1 point, 32-33. That's what happened. That's why they tell you, don't play around. In sports, there's a cardinal rule. Don't play around. Because if you do, and if you give that other team life, you probably ain't gonna be able to stop them. Everybody know this. There's a cardinal rule in sports. Don't play around. Because if you give that other team life, you're not gonna be able to stop them. And if you go to overtime, it's over for your ass. How you think Tom Brady made his name? How did Tom Brady make his name? Because the other team did not put him away. The other team did not finish the job. So Tom Brady is starting to grow year after year, game after game, because all these goddamn teams won't put New England away. All these dumbass teams be having the lead on New England. They got the game won, and then they let New England come back, and then a 2-minute drill, and Tom Brady goes down and put it all away. And if you go to overtime, Tom Brady gonna beat you again. That's how he made his legacy. By 2-minute drill, come back, come back, come back. Y'all know this? Y'all know this. He made his legacy on coming back and winning games because the team would not finish the game. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that one year when the Falcons had the Super Bowl right in their hand? Y'all remember when the Falcons had the Super Bowl right in their hands? What did they do? Play around with Tom Brady and got burned. Y'all remember that? The Falcons had the Super Bowl right here. That was dominating. That was dominating them. Dominating the Patriots. The Patriots had no way of coming back. And guess what happened, y'all? They want to play around. Oh, we about to win. Oh, we about to win. Guess what happened? No, you not. Tom Brady got the ball. Tom Brady, the Patriots got the ball in 2 minutes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I mean, Atlanta was lit. Atlanta knew they had the Super Bowl. Atlanta knew the Super Bowl was right here. It was right here. They had it. All they had to do was keep playing. Just keep playing. Oh, we're going to hand the ball off. We're going to hand the ball off. Why would you do that with Tom Brady on the other side? We just going to hand the ball off. 3 and out. 3 and out. Why would you do that when Grunk and them on the other side? Stupid. They're dumb. It's a 2-minute drill to win the game. You know who won the game. Tom Brady and them got the ball back. Let's go. Yo, these coaches get paid millions of dollars, and they still act like they're rookies. These coaches get paid millions of dollars, y'all, and they still coach like they rookies. Being coaches for 10 years, 7 years, and you got a Super Bowl in your hand. All you got to do is continue to get first downs, and the game over. Nah, we got it in the bag. Who the hell plays with Tom Brady? Who does that? Who says, "Oh, we gonna stop playing when Tom Brady and the Patriots on the other side"? Who in their right mind would ever do something like that? The stupid people who work for the Falcons. I mean, they had the Super Bowl in their hand, y'all. It was right here, bro. All they had to do was keep getting first downs, just keep playing because they was done. The Patriots gave up. Don't y'all remember? The Patriots gave up. It's over. Y'all seen the body language? Don't y'all remember this? The body language and everything. The Patriots gave up. Remember, y'all, go back. Just go back. The Patriots basically gave up. And they said, "Oh, no. We're not going to try no more." Oh, you ain't going to try no more? Oh, hell, let's go. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy, man. And there's so many games, y'all. There's so many games that coaches lost the game by giving up. Oh, we just going to take our foot off the gas. What? Nah, man. Same thing with Seattle. Seattle had another championship ring, right? Instead of giving Marshawn Lynch the ball, what they do? We're going to throw the ball. Interception, game over. Seattle had another championship right here. All they had to do was give Marshawn Lynch the ball. That's all they had to do is give Marshawn Lynch the ball. Why would Pete Carroll throw the ball on the 1-yard line and you got one of the best running backs in the game? Why would you do that? Interception, game over. Tom Brady got another ring because a stupid-ass coach. That's 2 stupid coaches that gave Tom Brady a ring. 2 of them. That's 2 coaches who said, "Nah, I'm not going to do what I know we should do. I'm going to do something else." And Tom Brady got 2 rings off of dumbass coaching. The Patriots was finished with Seattle. They was finished with the Falcons. And the coaches said, "Nah, we just going to be stupid and give Tom Brady another ring." You can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make none of this stuff up. This stuff is crazy. They get paid millions of dollars, and they get right to the promised land and fumble the game, y'all, and fumble it all the way. Some of these coaches will make you scratch your head. Why would you change? That goes back to Stefanski. Stefanski knows the running game is the best thing they got. I want to go Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel is not who you think he is. You know that. For some reason, you're trying to trick people. We in week 7, sir. The fans are not dumb. The fans are not stupid. A lot of media people are turning around and realize that you lied about who Dylan Gabriel is. They know about it. So today he was forced. Today he was forced to run the ball. If you look at it, he really wanted to still give Dylan Gabriel more passes, but he knew that you're going to lose. He knew if I give Dylan Gabriel 25 passes a day, we ain't going to win this game. There's no way we can win this game if I give Dylan Gabriel 25 passes and give him more passes than a run. So he had to hurry up. All right, here we go. He had to hurry up and understand that. Because in the beginning, he wasn't doing it. Remember, y'all, in the beginning of the game, he wasn't giving Judkins all them runs. Remember that? Remember, in the beginning of the game, he was not giving him the ball like that. He's seen Dylan Gabriel make a couple plays here, and then maybe an overthrow here. He's like, whoa. Okay, never mind. Remember that, y'all, in the beginning of the game, he was still trying to give Dylan Gabriel to do all of this, and it wasn't panning out, and he almost got interception, that one. Almost got intercepted. Oh, wait. Don't forget that, y'all. He still was gonna go with his original game plan until he had to hurry up. Oh no, we can't do that. Hell no, you can't do that. You think you gonna So I'm curious to see, y'all. I'm curious to see what happens next week, next Sunday. Is it what he gonna do against a team? What is it? What they like 5-2? What he gonna do against that team? What he gonna do against the hot what's their name? New England Patriots. What he gonna do? I'm, I'm telling you, if he go in there with that dink and dunk, they're not gonna win that game, bro. In order for them to beat, if they gonna go with the same game plan today, just run, and barely and do underpasses, that means the defense gonna have to do the same thing: interception, turnover. That's the only way they gonna beat New England. That means the defense got to create 4 to 5 turnovers again. That's the only way they're gonna beat New England, bro. If they play with the same offense, that means the defense got to create 5 turnovers or 4 turnovers again. Like, come on. Or I should say special teams plus the defense. Y'all believe they can do that again 2 weeks in a row? That the defense can take away 5, like 4 to 5. Y'all think they can do that? I don't know, man. I don't know if the defense can do that 2 weeks in a row. That's a hard task, bro. And remember that not every team is a Miami team either. All right, so let me see. New England's only favored by a touchdown too. They're only favored by a touchdown. Yeah, New England is 5-2, and they're only favored by a touchdown. So they understand that Cleveland defense is real. So Las Vegas, they know the Cleveland defense. They for real. Okay, they for real. So it's only 7 points because the defense. If they was going off the offense, it'd probably be like 15 points right now. But since they going off the defense, they say it's only 7 points. All right, so New England only favored by 7 points for next Sunday, y'all. Only 7 because that defense is really out there. So, what is the game plan for Dylan Gabriel, y'all? Is it to play this? Just don't turn the ball over. How many wins do you think they can get if he just play safe? How many wins, y'all? How many wins can the Browns and Dylan Gabriel get if he just play it safe with 100 and some yards and no touchdowns? Help me out, y'all, because me personally, I don't think he can do it. I don't think they're going to win against New England if he play it safe. We're just going to play it safe. Don't turn the ball over. Play it safe, little dink and dunks, and run the ball for the rest of the time. How many do you think they can do that? How many games do you think they can win doing it? Okay. Edwin said 2. Okay, you know what? They got some winnable games. They still got, let me see. Okay, so 2 more. If they play the same way today and only run the ball and get 100 yards and pass, you said 2 more games. All right. They got the Raiders. They should beat the Raiders. They got the Jets. They should beat. They got the. So what? Okay, hold on. How long do you think Dylan Gabriel is going to be quarterback? Because I don't believe Shador will. I don't think Shador game plan is going to be this. In my opinion, he's going to have some check downs, but I think Shador is going to be able to throw the ball further than him. In my opinion. So let's hold on. Let's go. So before you think how many more games you think Dylan Gabriel got? Let's talk about that. How many more games do Dylan Gabriel got, y'all? How many more? Okay, Benson Jackson says 1 more game. Edwin says not long. Okay, so let me see. Let's go to the schedule. Let's go to the schedule. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the schedule because they got New England next. All right, let's go to the schedule. All right, so next week will be 4 games. All right. So they got New England next, right? Yeah, New England next. Then they got a bye week. Then they got the Jets, the Ravens, the Raiders, 49ers, Titans, Bears, Bills, Steelers, and Bengals. Okay? All right, one more time. They got the Patriots, and then a bye week. Then they got the Jets, the Ravens, the Raiders, 49ers, and Titans, Bears, Bills, Steelers, and Bengals. So Raiders should be an automatic win. Jets should be an automatic win. And Titans. That's 3 more games that should be automatic wins. The rest of them, I don't know. You got to go see. Got to go see it. DG one more game and maybe. Okay, Edwin says they can beat the Jets and the Ravens. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Ravens not playing good, huh? Let me see. Let me go check the Ravens. Let me go check the Ravens. What is the Ravens? Oh damn, the Ravens is 1-5. Oh, oh my God, what happened to the Ravens? I didn't know the Ravens was 1-5. What happened to them? Oh my gosh, what happened to the Ravens, y'all? The only win is Cleveland. The only Ravens win is Cleveland? Oh, oh. The only Ravens win is Cleveland? No, that's crazy, bro. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my God. So wait, they ain't got a backup quarterback? Who they backup quarterback? Who's the backup quarterback? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This is crazy. Wait. What game? Wait, hold on. Let me see. What game did Lamar get hurt? What game did he get hurt? What game? What game did Lamar get hurt, y'all? Dang, this is crazy, bro. Dang, they got killed by the Texans? Yo, they got dominated by the Texans. Dang, this is crazy, bro. The backup is just like DG. Cowboys old backup last season. Damn, that's embarrassing, bro. I really thought they was going to the Super Bowl this year. And you see how important quarterbacks are? I hope people see. You see how important quarterbacks are? You got the running game. You got every. See how important quarterbacks are, y'all? Hey, yo, I know they mad, bro. Oh, they only 1-5, bro. I didn't even know there was only 1-5. That's embarrassing, man. Oh my gosh. Dang. Quarterbacks are important, man. Quarterbacks are very important. Let me see who. Let me see who they next game. Who they next game? Who they next game? Okay, they're in the bye week. They just lost to the. Okay, so they got a bye week coming up. No, this week was the bye week. My bad. This week's bye week. The next game is the Bears. They play the Bears next. Okay, they play the Bears next, and the Bears are 4-2. The Bears just won today too. The Bears are 4-2. When Lamar coming back? When is Lamar coming back, y'all? When is he coming back? Oh my God, this is horrible. When the hell is Lamar coming back, y'all? Hold on, man. Wait a minute. I did not know the Ravens are 1-5. What? Oh no, this is embarrassing, man. When is Lamar coming back, y'all? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, man. Where's Lamar at? When is he coming back, y'all? What the heck? Dang, this is sad. Yeah, Titans are 1-6. Yeah, Titans are terrible. Titans are terrible, y'all. Oh my God, Titans are terrible. It's a good QB. Was it most likely your team won? Yeah. You gotta you gotta have a QB, man. Like you gotta have a QB, bro. Imagine the Browns with a QB. They'll be 5-1. It'll be 6-1, right? Instead of 2-6. Oh, what is it? What's their score? What's their record again? Hold on, let me see. Um, what's their record again? 2-5. Okay, so they're 2-5 right now. They'll be 6-1. They'll be 6-1. They had a better quarterback. They'll be 6-1. The Ravens, I think the Ravens would have still got him no matter what. Believe the Ravens would have still got him. The Ravens is playing better. I don't know. You know what? They probably would have beat the Ravens too. Because the Ravens came on late. Remember that, y'all. The Ravens start scoring late in the game. The Browns was holding on to them until they just kept getting 3-and-out, and then they start scoring on them. I don't know. The Browns could have probably been undefeated if they had a better quarterback. Yo, if they had a better quarterback, They might have been undefeated. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. They definitely won more games though. I think the Mar be back in 8 weeks. And how many weeks he been out? Dang, man. They can't go get another quarterback? And they need another quarterback, bro. So basically they out of it. Dang, man, that's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. That's sad right there, bro. Oh man. They are done. They're donezo, bro. Name Browns receiver not named Jerry Dewey. Named Jerry. Man, look. I ain't no Browns fan. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about none of that. 2 more games? Okay. Dang, that's crazy, man. I did not know that was this bad. Oh man, that's sad, bro. That's sad. Did Carolina win today? Let me see. Yep, Carolina got a win today too. They're 4-3 now. Carolina got a dub on the Jets. Carolina got a dub on the Jets, and they got to play the Bills next. Oh, they got a bye week. No, yeah, they got to play the Bills next. Let me see what the Bills look like. Bills 4-2. That's gonna be a good one next week. That's gonna be a good one next week. Dang, this is crazy, y'all. Man, hold on. So it's So who the juggernauts in AFC right now? Who are the juggernauts in AFC? Hold on. Let's go figure it out. Let's go to standings. In the AFC, who are the juggernauts? Let me see. Who are the juggernauts in the AFC, y'all? Let me see. The AFC, who are the juggernauts? Okay, you got Patriots are 5-2. Steelers are 4-2. Oh, the Colts. Oh, how I didn't think the Colts is 6-1. Oh my God. The Colts is 6-1. Oh my God. The Broncos are 5-2. Oh my God. Oh, things have changed. So the Chiefs are 4-3. The Chiefs are 4-3. Ooh. 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 I ain't never thought this was gonna happen. This is crazy. So the AFC East got the Patriots running up. AFC North got the Steelers on top. AFC South got the Colts on top. And AFC West got the Broncos on top. So who are the frauds? Which one, y'all? Out of the 4 leaders, which ones is the frauds? Out of the 4 leaders, which teams are the frauds out of the 4 leaders? I don't think the Colts is the frauds. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go check out the Colts. Let's see what the Colts looking like. Let's go to their schedule, man. All right, so they played the Dolphins. They blew the Dolphins out. The Broncos, they beat them by 1. Titans, they blew them out by 20. I don't mind. They lost against the Rams by 7. The Rams is pretty good. They blew the Raiders out, and they beat the Cardinals 31-27, and they just beat the Chargers. I ain't mad at them. I don't think the Colts is frauds, man. He said the Colts and the Broncos are frauds. Okay, let's go to the Broncos. Okay, Broncos. Let me see. Broncos. They say you. He said you're a fraud, Bronco. Let's go to their schedule. Okay, let's go. What Broncos? Right out the gate, they played the Titans. They won 20-12. They played the Colts and they lost by 1. They played the Chargers, lost by 3. They played the Bengals, beat them down. They played the Eagles. What? I think they won by a little bit, but they beat the Eagles up. Played the Jets 13-11. Played the Giants 33-32. That was today. So you said it. So you said they don't. Hey, that's not a bad win total against these teams though. They play the Cowboy next. They play the Cowboy next Sunday. I don't know, man. We gonna see if they frauds, man. We gonna see. Hey, this is crazy. I did not know this was happening, man. Oh my gosh, bro. I think the Steelers are frauds. I ain't gonna lie. I believe the Steelers are frauds, man. I'm sorry. I seen them play. I think the Steelers are frauds, man. I think all those teams are legit. The AFC is strong this year. They are not playoff team. They're not playoff team. Hey, that's crazy. All right, let's NFC. Let's go to NFC, y'all. Who are the juggernauts in the NFC now? Okay, you got the Eagles 5-2. Got the Packers 4-1. My Packers are my other team. Shout out to Green Bay. 49ers 5-2. Okay. And okay, yeah. And the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers. How we forgot? The Buccaneers are 5-1. Ooh. Hey, MVP. What y'all think? Ooh, the Bucks are 5-1, boy. Ooh wee. All right. So are we saying MVP for our boy? Are we saying MVP for our boy? If the Bucks continue on this journey right here, he said Packers trash. I don't think my team Packers trash. I think they're underperforming though. They're definitely underperforming. You ain't wrong. Packers are underperforming though. You are right about that. I don't think they trash though. Can your boy get an MVP this year? If the Buccaneers keep on playing like this, can he get that MVP, y'all? I don't know, y'all. Uh-oh. He might do it. He might do it, y'all. If they keep winning, I think your boy might get MVP, man. Your boy Baker might get that MVP trophy this year. Baker might take it home, y'all. He might take it home. He said Bucky Urban has those quick feet. Hey, they 5-1. Let me see who they beat. You got the Falcons out of there, got the Texans out of there, got the Jets out of there. They lost to the Eagles, got the Seahawks out of there, got the 49ers out of there, and then they play on Monday night. Oh, I'm watching that. Oh, next Monday night, I'm watching that. I mean tomorrow. They play tomorrow. Y'all, Monday night. I'm watching that. Oh, tomorrow gonna be good. 49ers and the Bucks tomorrow. Wait, am I right? I mean, hold on. Is that right? No, the Lions. My bad. The Lions. My bad. The Bucks and the Lions tomorrow. I'm watching that. Oh yeah, I'm watching that tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm watching that. He said they can't beat the Chiefs. Yeah, hey, we don't want the Chiefs to get in the playoffs. We already know what's gonna happen. All that crazy magic stuff. All that crazy, but we're gonna see though. We're gonna see what the Bucks do. And what does the Falcons look like? What the Falcons are 3-3? The Falcons are 3-3. Okay. The Falcons are 3-3. Now who's the Falcons quarterback right now? Hold on. Who's the Falcons quarterback? Who is playing quarterback? Penix get to play this year? Okay. Okay, so you got 3 interceptions, 5 touchdowns, and okay. So Penix is playing. Penix is the quarterback. Okay. Okay. Penix is the quarterback this year. Okay, I ain't mad at it. So he only had to sit for 1 year then. That's cool. He only had to sit for 1 year. Hey y'all. Let me see. So out of the Cowboys and the Eagles, will the Cowboys emerge from the death? What they doing? Was today a revelation for the Cowboys to resurrect their season, make the playoffs? Can the Cowboys capitalize off what they did today? Do y'all believe the Cowboys can go on a run and make the playoffs off their performance today? And I know the Commanders are what? 3-4 or something like that? Commanders are 3-4 after today. Can the Cowboys resurrect their career and go on a run to make the playoffs? They got the Broncos next, who's pretty good. Let me see what the Cardinals look like, y'all. Okay, the Cardinals record, but the Cardinals do kind of play hard though. The Cardinals are not a pushover, even though they 2-5. You know what I'm saying? So the Cardinals are not a pushover, even though they 2-5. They're not pushover. It's the Lion Bucks NFC Championship. Eagles got too much weapons. Jaden Hurt. Cowboys defense will take. So you saying the Cowboys won't? The Cowboys ain't gonna do it? Okay, let's find some sleepers, y'all. Okay, NFC sleepers. Who are the NFC sleepers right now? All right, who can be an NFC sleeper, y'all? Who come back? What about the Bears? Can the Bears go on the run? What about the Bears, y'all? The Bears played pretty good today. Can the Bears go on the run and resurrect? Can they do it? Who's a sleeper, y'all? The Lions are 4-2, so they're not. The Lions are 4-2, so I don't see them as a sleeper. I know the Bears are 4-2, but I don't see them as one of those teams. Even though the Bears are 4-2 though, but I don't see them as one of those teams. Uh, what about the Panthers? Do y'all believe that Panthers can turn it around? Let's see what the Panthers got. I think the Panthers can be a sleeper team. The Panthers do look like they could be a sleeper team, y'all. If they can put together a momentum, the Panthers do look like they could turn it up a little bit. Okay, they got the Bills, Packers, Saints, Falcons, 49ers, Rams. Saints, Buccaneers, ooh, that's kind of hard too. Ooh, they got a tough stretch. They got a tough stretch too. Ooh, I don't know. They got a tough stretch, man. They got a tough stretch. Ooh, yeah, they got a tough stretch. I don't know if they can do that. I don't know if they can do it. They got a tough stretch, man. He says, season. Yeah, they got tough. Yeah, you're right. The Panthers got a tough stretch, man. They got a tough stretch coming up. Oh my goodness. So let me see the Lions. Let me see the Lions. Who the Lions got? Lions got the Vikings, Commanders, Eagles, Giants, Packers, Cowboys, Rams, Steelers, Vikings, Bears. That's a little gauntlet. The Lions got a gauntlet left, y'all. And they say I don't know, they got a gauntlet. Yeah, and then tomorrow the Buccaneers. So the Lions got a tough stretch, y'all. The Lions got a tough stretch. He said Seattle. Let me see. Let's go to Seattle. What's Seattle at? All right, Seattle is 4-2. Oh, Seattle is 4-2 too. Okay, who Seattle got? They got. Let me see. They got Texas tomorrow. So we got a double header tomorrow. We got double header tomorrow on Monday night. A double header. So you got a 4 o'clock and a 7 o'clock. We got a double header tomorrow. So the Seahawks play the Texans tomorrow on Monday night at 7. So who you got? Who you got for Texas, man? You got for Monday night. You got the Texans or you got Seattle Seahawks. Who y'all got? And then after that, they got a bye week. After tomorrow, they got a bye week. Then they got the Commanders, the Cardinals, the Rams, the Titans, the Vikings, the Falcons, the Colts, the Rams, the Panthers, 49ers. I see why y'all say that. Now I see that. I see that. I see that. No, you guys, you might be right. Seattle can definitely run off with this gauntlet coming up after the bye week. After the bye week, they can definitely run off some wins. Commanders can be a win. Cardinals could be a win. Rams gonna be a fight. Titans could be a win. Vikings gonna be a fight. Falcons could be a win. The Colts gonna be a fight. Rams gonna be a fight. Panthers can that might be a fight. Then they got the 49ers. You might be right. They might can get in there. They might can win. They might can get in there. They might can get in there, man. They're 4-2, and they got how many games left? They got a game tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. They got a little nice schedule coming up. A little gauntlet coming up too after the bye week, man. I don't know. He said doubleheader running concurrent. Yeah. Yep, 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Man, that's crazy, bro. The 49ers, man, they really doing their thing, bro. Let me see. 49ers got tomorrow, they got the Texans. No. I mean, Sunday they got the Texans after the bye week. Giants, Rams, Cardinals, Panthers, Browns. Ooh, 49ers. I think 49ers going to the playoffs, bro. By the look of they remaining schedule, yeah, 49ers, they go into the playoffs, man. They go to the playoffs, bro. He said they trash. Why you call everybody trash? He called everybody trash, man. Come on. All right, let's get It's almost 2 hours. Let's get to Myles Garrett. Let's go to Myles Garrett. What's the name? Then we out of here. Let's go to the Myles Garrett, and then we out of here, y'all. Then we out of here. We out of here. Then we out of here, baby. All right, hold on. Let's go to the Myles Garrett, and then we out of here. Hold on. Where's it at? Where's the video? Hold on. We gotta go right here. All right, Myles Garrett. All right, let's do it.
And that's exactly what we want, and we got to continue to strive for that.
How? Across the goal line there, an interception. You guys are up 3 scores, so you can finally we get to play half like this.
Hell yeah. Thinking, let's pin the ears back and let's go hard. I mean, it didn't really seem like they wanted to drop back too much and extend the play. So if they're not going to do that, they didn't really have any other way to move the ball. So I think we kept them contained pretty well, even if they didn't want to push downfield.
So yeah, basically he said it was easier for them to rush and blitz because they was up by so many points. He said they was able to play freely and blitz more and mix it up because they was up by double digits. And usually that's how it is. When your offense is up by double digits, you're allowed to play around with some of the plays. You're allowed to switch some stuff up. You don't have to go with the game plan. So basically he's saying, yeah, we was able to, freestyle a little bit and change a couple plays because we was up by so much.
Around the front a lot. Was that by design? How much did how much did that kind of go in the game? But because of matchups you saw with Miami? A little bit of both. Attacking matchups. Some calls got me, on the left side. And just trying to always keep them on their heels, not know where to expect me, and that scares the hell out of offensive coordinators.
Myles, you had obviously expressed some frustration after last week's game and again on Friday. Do you feel like in some ways the team kind of rallied around some of the things that you said and really kind of pulled together?
Yeah, I mean, rallied and we got to win in a fashion which we can appreciate, but that's not enough. We got to continue to do that. One win is one thing, but we've got to turn this into a habit, an addiction. It's got to be an obsession to win and win like this, and so we got to keep on chasing that feeling.
You feel like
You're right. He said, yeah, after I said what I said, it looked like some things got changed a little bit. And he said, guess what? I ain't satisfied with this one win. It's only one win. We need to be obsessed with winning. But again, I agree with that.
year, sometimes you have to say some things that might be perceived as, tough or controversial or whatever, but you have to take it upon yourself to tell it like it is.
I'm always going to tell it how it is. I mean, that's just my nature. I'm going to shoot you straight. And I have no problem saying what I say to them up here and vice versa. So I'm not trying to say anything to disparage anybody or, kind of get anybody, either removed from their position or anything like that. I want everybody here to be a benefactor to our success. So, it all came together today, and I hope we continue to rally around everything that we've been talking about and I've been talking about.
I respect it. He's like, yeah. But it's funny. He said, I don't want nobody to get fired though. Hey, Myles Garrett, funny. Look, man, I don't want nobody to get fired though, but I want all of us to come together and be part of this culture I want to build. I don't want nobody to get fired. I mean, it's all good. It's all good.
Performance like this, sort of be accountable, be a spark as much as we wanted to. Hopefully we've gotten so tired of the losses and tired of the pain that comes with them that we're ready to inflict it on somebody else. You gotta learn to use that pain, use that drive. It can't just become acceptable to
have those feelings. Right now it was a good response that we had, but it's got to continue.
Talking Friday about maybe needing to take some risks on defense. Did you feel like Jim did that? I mean, I know Graham was blitzing. Felt like he was in the backfield a lot more than maybe normal.
Yeah, I mean, we took some risks. And we sent some guys, sent the corners and a safety, and that's the Jim I know. That's that aggressive, in your face defense that we've been known for, and I like getting back to who we are. And I think we can. What we did today, we can continue to do all year, but we have to be willing to stick to who we are and our identity.
What did you see out of Grant specifically?
So he was balls to the wall. He was flying around the field. Whether it was running past, he was making somebody feel him. That he was trying to inflict some pain, and I love that. Kind of impose your will mentality. I see it a lot in myself, but also the guys up front.
Every 1 in 5 team.
All right. He said that they blitzed a little bit more than usual, and he said that the coach, the defensive coordinator, was putting together a certain type of blitz packages for this game. And he said that's what he liked. You want to be more aggressive. I'm not mad at it. And if you playing against a sorry team, you definitely want to blitz and start working with certain packages. I'm not mad at that. I'm cool with that. Oh, I hate when they do that. They gonna start over, huh? Yep. I don't know why I be doing that, y'all. This is crazy work, bro. Crazy.
This deal pisses me off.
Hold up. I don't know why it does that. It could screen go off and then it starts the video over.
Guys up front.
Not every 1 in 5 team is able to dig deep and show this kind of grit and heart, come out and put a game together the way that you guys did today. So what does that tell you about your football team?
Football team is a mirror of our leaders, and one way or another, from players to coaches, and that kind of grit, and that kind of resilience that come from us. But it's got to continue to go around the entire chain. We're only as strong as the weakest link, and we got to make everyone feel like we can bounce back from this, and we can still achieve the things we want to. Because we dug ourselves a little hole, but we know we can get ourselves out of it. We got to do it together.
What do you make of the way that Quinshon has?
Get them likes up, y'all. Can we get the likes to 20? Can we get the likes to 20 likes? That's only 7 more likes for free.
I mean, runs hard. He's dynamic. He's spinning off that tackle that most guys would have went down clean on. I mean, that just shows how special he is as a runner. And the other guys getting burned as well. Jerome and Dylan, coming in and making some big plays for us. All of them are going to be crucial down this stretch to keep on picking up wins. So I'm proud of all of them.
How happy were you for Tyson? I mean, you got dropped in a tough spot a week and a half ago. He gets that big hit.
I told him that's a hell of a way to introduce yourself to the team. You don't let one game, one play define you. And so, bouncing back like that, getting a huge play for us, that really cracked the game open. And I think he's going to continue to play at a very high level. And that's a hell of a confidence booster.
How excited or encouraged are you to know that you guys have a performance like this?
That's what I expect. Can't say I'm excited or encouraged because this is the standard. I'm not expecting anything else. So I want our guys to look at this film and don't be too high on it, don't be too low on it, but learn from it. See how we can do this every week if we want to. But just stick to the plan.
All right. That's Myles Garrett. Post-game interview, letting them know I ain't happy about this. This is the standard. We should have been dominating like this, but it is what it is. Good team, good win, but I ain't satisfied. We need to win. Yeah, that's the right attitude, man. That's the right attitude. Last year they had a good defense like this, and they got wasted by the offense. And this year's getting wasted by the offense again. In my opinion, it's going to ignite when Shador get in. I'm sorry. I know I'm biased, y'all. I believe the offense will ignite when Shador get in. It is what it is, y'all. I know I'm biased. I know I'm biased. I know I am. I know. I'm just saying. It seemed like all the extra stuff is gonna open up. It's gonna get ignited when Shador get in. Then it's on. Then it's on. Now you got Shador and you got Judkins going bananas. Then I just believe I'm not saying that the offense is and the receivers are like downgrading themselves until Shador get in. It's just if you ever played team sports, when you finally get another player, you know who's going to help the team, even if it's just a little bit more, you want to play. Now you ready to play. You ever played a sport when you playing with somebody and they're just not helping, and then you get somebody else to help. Now it energizes you. It's going to energize you to play even more and play better. I just believe when Shador get in, the offense is going to elevate to a whole nother level. That's what I just believe it. I know I'm biased. I'm being biased right now. I know I am. I just believe it, man. I believe there's going to just be a whole nother spark. It's going to be a whole nother spark going on. It's just going to be electrifying. I believe that. I do believe that. All right. All right. With that being said, let me see. What time is it? Oh yeah, I gotta go to sleep. It's already 11:39. Damn. Time be flying, y'all. It's already 11:39. Time be flying. I gotta go to work early, so I gotta get up out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. I see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I see y'all tomorrow, man. We'll be back with another one. If I don't go live, I will be doing uploads too. So make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I will be start dropping uploads again on this video. But so, peace. I see y'all tomorrow. Peace.